As the night stretches on, you find yourself wide awake, unable to find sleep. You toss and turn, but the elusive embrace of slumber eludes you. Frustrated, you reach for your trusty laptop and navigate to your favorite online forums. The glow of the screen bathes you in its eerie light as you immerse yourself in your go-to subreddit, r/infographic ℍ𝕠𝕣𝕣. And then, out of nowhere, an unwelcome intruder appears on your screen. A malicious pop-up emerges, sinister and foreboding, its inky blackness adorned with blood-red letters. The message is stark. Do you like the Red Room? Your mind races, questioning the meaning of those words. What on earth is a Red Room? You nonchalantly attempt to dismiss the pop-up, but the moment your cursor touches the X, another window materializes. A list of names begins scrolling across the screen, a catalog of individuals who purportedly accessed a Red Room before you. The list halts abruptly, leaving you with an ominous declaration. Everyone who accessed the Red Room is now dead. Will you be next? Your heart races as panic sets in, and with trembling hands, you slam your laptop shut. In the pitch-black room, you sit, your breath heavy and sweat trickling down your brow. The sheer creepiness of the encounter sends shivers down your spine. However, curiosity becomes your ally, and you're compelled to unravel the enigma of these Red Rooms. You set out on your quest for knowledge, conducting research into the mysterious world of Red Rooms. One of your first discoveries is an account from a blogger who claims to know someone that ventured into the heart of the dark web to witness a Red Room spectacle. This audacious user employed cryptocurrency and the anonymity of the Tor browser to access this ominous underbelly of the internet. With bated breath, they logged in and waited for the live stream to unfurl. The imagery painted is chilling. A room concealed by translucent tarps, a solitary chair at its center, and a relentless countdown timer on the screen. 3 agonizing minutes tick away before the show begins. As the countdown reaches its ominous conclusion, one of the tarps is forcefully yanked aside, revealing the captive, bound and helpless, escorted into the room by a shadowy, hooded figure. The captive is fastened into the ominous chair, and the hooded executor momentarily departs, only to return bearing a macabre array of tools and instruments of torture. The victim's anguished cries and pleas for mercy fill the air as the heinous act unfolds before the viewer's eyes. But there's a grim twist. The audience actively participates by voting on the next torment to inflict upon the captive. However, these choices come at a sinister cost, with payments made in untraceable cryptocurrency. The highest bidder claims the privilege of selecting the next method, intensifying the horrors of the ordeal. The gruesome spectacle persists for approximately 20 minutes, until a substantial donation is made to hasten the captive's death, which is executed live on the Red Room stream. As you continue your investigation into these unsettling accounts, skepticism creeps in. Could something as horrifying as torture and murder truly transpire on the internet? All the tales you've encountered are secondhand or even more distant accounts, raising suspicions that Red Rooms might be nothing more than an elaborate hoax or urban legend. Nevertheless, the haunting pop-up message continues to gnaw at your thoughts. You need to dig deeper into the world of the dark web to uncover the connection to these disturbing Red Rooms. Your research unveils that the dark web is a small, shadowy realm of the internet, hidden from traditional search engines like Google and Yahoo. It comprises only around 2,000 unindexed sites, a mere fraction compared to the vastness of the surface web. To access these covered sites, anonymity tools such as Tor are essential, concealing users' identities and making it nearly impossible to trace their activities. The dark web's allure lies in its anonymity, drawing individuals involved in nefarious activities. With illegal drug trade, weapons trafficking, identity theft, and hacking services running rampant, you continue your quest, searching for any substantiated evidence regarding these sinister red rooms. While the tales are abundant, you struggle to find concrete proof of their existence, with most videos claiming to be red rooms turning out to be scams or outdated sites. The mystery deepens as you come across claims that the term red room has been circulating for decades. Some believe it may have roots in classic horror films like The Shining and Videodrome. However, the lack of verifiable first-hand accounts raises suspicions. As your investigation progresses, you stumble upon a shocking rumor. Reports suggest that red rooms on the dark web are live streaming the torture of captured ISIS terrorists. The anticipation is palpable as you wait for the stream to commence, only to be met with a sudden takedown of the website. It reappears hours later, showing a 21-minute video of a man being force-fed bacon. A bizarre anticlimax. Your conviction deepens that red rooms are either elaborate scams or gruesome staged performances, and the concrete evidence supporting their existence remains elusive. The dark web is undeniably home to nefarious activities, but the absence of substantiated reports regarding these chilling red rooms leads you to conclude that they might be nothing more than an unsettling urban legend haunting the darkest corners of the internet. You shut your laptop and retreat to the darkness of your room, the weight of the information you've uncovered weighing heavily on your mind. The night has slipped away, and your attempts to return to sleep are futile. The internet is indeed a labyrinth of mysteries, with both the credible and the inexplicable lurking in its shadows, ready to captivate those who dare to seek its secrets.